The all-consuming Red Death. 600 years ago, King Arthur led the Great Escape from the homelands, where our kingdoms were ravaged by the plague. Leading people to Avalon, he started the Age of Conquest and took the island from the Four Dwellers. Using the mysterious powers of Menhirs, together with Merlin, they cleansed the land of the weirdness, a primordial force of chaos and possibility. But now, long after the death of the king, Camelot is in shambles as Avalon fractures into chaos. Old legends are gone, and the weirdness is creeping back into our lands. The bleeding heart of the plague has started beating once more, and the Red Death has returned. Rulers of the island asylum, an order of the Red Priests, are desperate to stop it by any means necessary. Rotting in one of their cells is a stranger who might bring a spark of change to this cursed island stuck in everlasting autumn.
Welcome to the arcade, everybody, and welcome to Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. I'm gonna go ahead, make up character real quick. I will cut back once I get the character made because I don't know how much customization there is to the character, so it could take me a little while to get this done. But yeah, we're gonna start a new RPG today. I like RPGs. I like simulation games. Those are basically the two types of gaming that I really enjoy. So yeah, let me get this character made up and we'll join back once I do. Alright, so I got all that done. I'm kind of glad I paused it because that actually took a little while. There are so many options. I'm gonna kind of go with a gothic type theme with her. You know, she's got the black makeup and everything, the blue hair. Yeah. We are playing a mage. We are doing mage only. A balanced combat is fair, but requires focus. Mistakes are punished, but recovery is possible. Designed for experienced players. For players who want to experience the story with minimal challenge, enemies are forgiving and resources are plentiful. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey. I don't know. What do you think? Adventure? I mean, I'm not an experienced player, though. We'll try it. We'll try it.
Rise and shine. Rise and shine. Yes, it's me again. And I hope this time you'll cooperate, without me needing to repeatedly hit you in the face, eh?
Alright, mouse feels good. Walking feels good.
Look, we just have to get this over and done with. Unless you want a visit from someone upstairs. And, trust me, you don't.
But I do.
Just like before, no food until we're done here. And the moment you start getting on my nerves, we're going back to my tried and tested fists. So,
I'm good with the
tell
fists.
me, what were you doing in the forest when the Red Shields caught you?
I was definitely not on my way to... Oh. Okay, we've got playstyles over here. Bonuses, okay. So this is if I was going with a warrior class type playthrough, and I'm not. Hunting, I'm going to say that's archery class. Not going for archery either. I would say this is going to be your stealth. I was avoiding the city guards trying to sell some goods. Yeah, I'm going to say it's like your thief class. And then here we go. This is Mage. I was seeking an ancient site of worship.
Yeah,
So that's what
you
we're
look
doing.
like one of those half-starved druids who survived the Charred Conclave. We've picked almost all of you up from the forest by now, so there aren't many of you crooks left out there. So, you're a tree hugger then?
I wouldn't say that. No, I'd rather burn the tree down.
Big talk, as always. Yeah, I've never seen you people do anything but fireworks and illusions. Not much use during a real fight. As is evident from you being in here rather than out there. Okay,
Yeah.
that was easier than I expected. Now, unfortunately, we'll have to start.
Doesn't look like you're gonna be starting anything.
I've always found it puzzling that these people won't bathe. You, I understand. You're literally rotting in this damned cell. But them? There's just no excuse for the stench. There they are. Finally. I know. You've a million questions. But they'll have to wait. One of these keys will open your cell. When you get out, head left. I'll scout ahead.
Alright. A little bit of a stutter there, not sure why, but... Alright, let's take the mead, don't need the broken arrow, we're gonna take the club. Half wondered if I should take his clothes. Just so I have something to wear. Alright, let's see here. I is equipment. Well, we don't know. Hold on. We gotta watch her armor here, so let's go ahead and put that on. Let's go ahead and put those on. I mean, these are only temporary. Yeah, see, that puts us pretty close to the top. Alright, not that I know how to use them, but alright, so light attack, heavy attack. Sorry about that, got interrupted. Okay, let's try this again. Light attack, heavy attack, block. Apparently we can't block. Alright. So there's crouch. There's a wall that we can... Oh, wait. Didn't he say... No, he said left goes to him. We don't want to go left just yet. We're going exploring. Take the coin purse. What is that? That. Take that. I have no lockpicks. Beautiful Lillian in Chamber of Ecstasy. Oh, we will take it. We will read that later. Take the roast. Only need the mug. We'll take the moonshine. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that. Oh, we got a recipe here. Simple, satisfying. We will take the fish soup. We will take anything that's not tied down. Anything in the cooking pot? Nope. No ingredients available. Alright. So what'd that give us? That's our inventory. Well, how do we see our backpack? I'm gonna take it just because. Take the jar. I don't need the jar. Already have the 7 commandments. Alright. Yeah, it looks like there's so many places to mine stuff. Oh, look at this. More stuff to take. Broken wooden club. I will leave the wooden club. I will take that. Anything in there? No. I will leave the spoiled meat. Treatment records, we can leave those. Where you mind? Yeah, we'll take it just because. Hey, you know what? We'll take those as well. I don't know why, but seems to be locked. Alright, I don't want to go too far that way. So what we're going to do, we're going to pull this out. We're going to come in here. Oh, we get to learn lockpicking now, okay. Alright. Tap block right before the opponent. Can land to execute parry. Unless you have a shield in your offhand, parrying is unavailable when you have spells equipped. Okay. Ooh, he's got priest clove. That's gonna fit a little bit better with us. Oh yeah, look at the weight difference. Still worn leather boots, but now we can put on. I don't know. We might leave that off. Unequip that. Alright. That should be good. I don't know if we need any of this or not. We'll take that just in case. Take the brain. Only need the big glass bottles. Hoping to take one of the skulls though. Medic salt, jar, water pitcher. Oh, mushrooms. Is there anything in here? No, there's nothing in here. Literally, oh wait, there we go. There's a small mana potion. All that for a small mana potion? Alright, okay, so right would have just brought me right around to this guy. Okay. Do you have anything before I talk to you? Alright,
Drip,
let's talk to him.
drip, drip. Do you hear it? Soon the king will return. I told the priests. They laughed. But they'll soon see for themselves. Drip, drip, drip. The storm is gathering.
What are you talking
last,
about?
The age of resurrections shall end. And then the once and future king will return. I cannot wait to behold his radiance. Drip after drip. With each drop, it gets closer and closer. None
You're
of
free
us
to go.
are free. We are all bound, all bound. And to go? No. I don't want to. I found my place to await the king.
Well, just so you know, there's no more
if
guards.
you want, but you won't get far.
Well, I mean,
We
like
are
I said,
all bound.
there's no more guards, so,
Drip after drip. Closer and closer.
alright, you can just stay then. Don't need a cup, don't need a pail, anything else? No. Alright, let's talk to Lisa.
Do you see what a miracle I am? Healed. Healed. I am no longer sick.
I mean, you kind of look sick still.
The depths, filled with the weirdness. Oh, and a chamber. It was rather dreadful, I must admit. They left me here for some time. I can't quite remember. I felt everything within me turn inside out, then settle back into place once more. I thought I was dying, but now all is well. The worst is behind me. You don't need to help me. The Red Priests already did.
The Red Priests
They
are dead.
cured me. Thanks to them, I feel just fine now.
And yet,
I
you
hope
can't get out of
the
bed.
same fate awaits you, and you'll no longer suffer.
Okay.
Have a nice day, kind lady.
Yeah, you as well. Alright, anything over here? No. Alright, I think we've already been to all these over here. Take his coin. Actual real clothes. Although I probably won't wear them. I mean, you pretty much take anything that's not tied down that you think could be used as crafting or anything of such. I'm wondering if I shouldn't swap these two. Put the sword in my heavy attack. Now I do a lot of sneaking because okay. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Let's wait for the mana to restore a little bit. Also, let's get a little bit of health going here. Now, I thought dude scouted ahead. One down. Two down. Very nice. Alright, that's all of them that way. I don't know which way I need to go. Red Priest gauntlets. I'll take those. Ooh, Red Priest boots. got over here? Nothing actually. Oh shit. There we go. Alright, so I'm guessing that this is the way to go. What is that? Autopsy report, horror, borehole, blah 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 blah. Don't need the basket. Fish oil will take though. Alright. Let's keep moving here. Now these lockpicks, they're just like Skyrim. Or any other MMO. If you've played Kingdom Come Deliverance, it's the same there. Oops, broke that one. There's a weirdness mutations. We'll keep that. Take the brain, take the tongue. Take. We'll leave all that. Ooh, that's kind of gross. Leave all that, leave all that. There's another brain. Anything else? Okay, so that just led in a circle. Alright. I have a feeling we're going to be doing lots of circles. And this just gives us experience points. Whoops. Father's notes. Sure, we'll take that. Medics drill, measuring tool. Don't need any of that. Oh, these guys were sick. That's a mother and child. And it might have actually said in a note what that was all about. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're going to take this. How do I swap that? Oh, there we go.
My faith will not falter. death as certain. Purge the unclean! We'll send you into the abyss! Your fate is sealed. Your sins will be punished.
Man, you get those timings down, you know, and it becomes a lot easier. Yeah, I'm still getting hit from time to time, but I guess I can't mine those spots out. Okay. I forgot where I went through. Oh wait, he had more. Nothing good. Any good. Mana potion. Nothing else over here. Alright, let's go this way first. Anything I can mine out over here? No. Blood transfusion. Haha. I don't have a lot of Father Gondor's prayer. I am not going to take these. That just seems wrong to take them. These are people's prayers. I am going to leave them up on screen if you guys want to read them. I am skimming them. You can pause them though and read it. For number 2, we are going to go right hand and left hand. So now that should be right, that should be left. Beautiful. But we're going to keep going with this one here just in case somebody gets too close. I can whack them. Alright, nothing else to steal in through here? No. Alright, Brother Cirrus. Self-experimentation. Wants to know what it's like to be a patient. Oh, I can rest. Alright, before we talk to you, do you have anything good? I mean, I'm gonna end up killing you, but...
Who's there? Forgive me, but my eyes fail me these days. You shouldn't be here. I'm very, very sick.
We all are.
I am Brother Sirius. Your question suggests that you are not one of the Red Priests.
No, I am not.
Did you escape your cell? You really should have stayed there.
I'm good.
We can't let the plague spread any further. Although, I understand.
You understand what?
The patience. The madness around. Somewhere along the way, we lost ourselves. The mission to find a cure became a burden. I can't
that
tell
so?
who you are, but I'm so sorry for all that we've done. It's a shame, but when you're fighting a losing battle, sometimes there's just no other way.
Really? There's always a way. You find a way.
When I discovered that I'd fallen ill, I asked to be placed in a cell. I sought to understand the experiments from the patient's perspective. To learn which stimuli provoke the strongest reactions. And I also wanted to equip my brothers with new tools for their work.
Here we go. You don't look well. It looks like your illness has progressed quite far.
4th stage, if I'm not mistaken. We've identified 6, so I'm not far from my end.
Yeah, you're right about that. You're one of the
First
Red
stage
Priests, so...
It's the most treacherous, when the symptoms are almost invisible. But that's when the disease spreads fastest. It was the same with me. From the 2nd to 4th stages, the symptoms become visible. Fever, tooth loss, painful sores, festering wounds that won't heal. The last 2 stages are visceral, the worst possible. The victim's insides burn up, turning to mush. The brain starts to die, and the body becomes a mindless shell. That's what's ahead of me.
Sounds like a really bad punishment.
We've had some success treating it up to the 4th stage, but it's still a gamble. Sometimes we manage to push the disease from stage 3 back to stage 1, only to see it jump to stage 5 as soon as treatment stops. We believe that with the weirdness, we could eliminate this randomness.
So you guys want to work with the
The
weirdness.
my child, is pure potential. That's the theory.
That's a bad theory.
In practice, we tried to direct its power where we needed it most. The effects, shall we say, varied. May the Prophet's word be a safe haven for you.
No. See, I mean, you priests... tortured people. Absolutely tortured people. Alright, so before I continue on here, I realize it's getting late on this video, so I want to thank y'all for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you want to see more of this, smash that like button. And feel free to join us in our Discord family. Link will be in the description. And we will see you all in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.